Hello everybody, thank you very much for watching. This is let's say, an update video on my dual screen DeX setup. After tinkering a bit, I found a very useful app that allows me to have multiple windows on separate screens from one device, which is Galaxy Tab S6. So my setup, obviously, USB Type-C cable that will trigger the DeX setup. So the DeX will go on ultra-wide monitor, and DisplayLink adapter, which is connected to a USB hub just behind this monitor, will trigger DisplayLink presenter app. So let's start. So if I'm gonna plug my tablet into my setup, so it's charging and it will say HDMI connected. So any second I should see the DeX starting on ultra-wide monitor. So this is the DeX. Let's close that. We don't want this. And right now I need to start a DisplayLink presenter. If I'll start from the DeX, I will get the DeX picture on here, but I don't want DeX picture on here. I want tablet picture on here. I hope that makes sense. So I will start the DisplayLink app on the tablet. We'll tell tablet to detect or try to detect the device. And it says DisplayLink presenter will start capturing everything what's on the screen. So it will capture what's on this screen, not what on this screen. I'm going to say start now. And any second, I should get the tablet display showing up. So here you go. I have a DeX and I have a tablet display. Right. So if I minimize that, as you can see, I do have this here. Plus, if you're not aware, inside the DeX under settings, and I hope you can see from here, if I'll drag it somewhere here, under Samsung DeX settings, there is an option mouse and trackpad. If I would go in there, you will find an option that says flow pointer to tablet screen or flow pointer to the phone screen if you're using the Galaxy phone with DeX support. And that allows me to move the mouse pointer from this screen to that screen. So I can go move here, or I can go here and do a bit on this monitor. As you can see, I'm going through the notifications. So this is the dual screen. There is another app that works quite well, and basically the app allows me to get this setup working. I need to go to a Galaxy store, and I need to look for Good Lock. So it's Good Lock. So search for Good Lock. So I found, come on, Good Lock. So the app is called Good Lock, and when you install this app, you get a couple of options. When you run it, it's gonna give you a couple of options like Lock Star, Quick Star, Task Changer, MultiStar, and Nav Star. The MultiStar allows you to have the enhanced multi-window experience. But multi-window experience is not on the DeX. It's multi-window experience on the tablet. So if I click on that, and when you click on that, it's gonna ask you to install it, and then gives you a bunch of options like multi-sound, sound control by each app, change split screen color, etc, 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 enable multi-windows to all the apps, pop-up view, and it just gives you an option exactly what's all this. But that's what I'm very interested in. On the phone or tablet, if I'll slide from the left corner, the app on the tablet will resize. So if I'm gonna close that, let's minimize that. So right now, if I go on a tablet and I'm gonna run Samsung Internet Explorer, so here you go. I'm running Samsung Internet Explorer. I go to the top left on the tablet and I slide. So here you go. I have the window. Obviously, I can't move the window from this monitor to this, but I do have a windowed version of Samsung Internet browser. Let me move a bit closer. So here we go. So this is the Samsung. So let's say I can go here and I can say open Reddit Samsung DeX. So it's opening Reddit Samsung DeX website. So let's make it bigger. Obviously I need to go and say, oops, I want to go desktop version. Here you go, desktop version. So I do have this here. So this is running. What if I want to open my files? So let's open the files. So this is the window one. I can shrink my files, and I have files here. Here you go. This is the browser, and the file's running. Let's say I need to open Total Commander, so I can put this into a bubble. I can put this into a bubble, so they all appears like a one circle bubble here. So let's run Total Commander. So again, minimize this it, okay, into a bubble. Let's say I want to run YouTube. Again, minimize. YouTube running here. Okay, I'll need the Total Commander, comes back. Okay, Total Commander move here. Files comes back. So I have Total Commander, files, and YouTube working here. Let me go and try to see if I can actually, I'm not tried it this yet, so I'm gonna try now. I'm gonna play one of my videos. And as you can see, or I hope you can hear, the videos coming or audios coming from here. Okay, thank you, Mr. P, for giving a test. So this is the running on this, but same time I can go on DeX, and obviously if I run the, for example, Samsung Explorer, it will open because this is treated in a different way. So it means what I mean in a different way, if you open the app on one screen, you can't open the same app on this screen. So right now I have Samsung DeX, and if I open Samsung Explorer here, it's gonna say, oh, this is already running, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to restart it? So the same browser cannot be open on the two different monitors at the same time, but that's not a problem. Let's say the browser that you need to look only for one page or something like a data sheet that or just one page open. I would use the Chrome browser because I love Samsung Internet browser on the DeX because it's very polished to be used on a DeX. So this is just a couple of minor things. Right, so this is, I do have it, it's open. So as an example, if I put all this app into a bubble, let's see. Okay, I put the YouTube into a bubble and it's not playing. So the new thing I just learned. So let's open Chrome. Let's drag it down. Here you go, Chrome. Let's block this. I don't know what the hell that is. So let's open, for example, data. As I said, let's say open Reddit. Let's open Reddit on this side of the screen because I just want to keep an eye on how it's performing. Let's enable desktop mode. So Reddit is running here. Let's say I want to watch some videos. Let's move it there. And I need to check if all the files here. So here you go. I have 1, 2, 3 apps open simultaneously on this. So this is, let's say I'm watching the video or watching, listening for some YouTube music, and same time I can go on my DeX and start messing around. A couple of issues that I can mention straight away. The tablet screen is showing all the tablet screen, but I still get the black bars either side of the monitor. It's about an inch and a bit either side. So if you're looking for use this kind of way, if I will use this on the bigger screen, obviously the screen will expand, but I can see this if I had a bigger monitor. This is, I think, is 22 or 24 inches monitor, 16:9 ratio. So that can be, obviously, if I had that option to use a bigger monitor, I would definitely use. But in office, when I'm using this kind of setup, I do have two monitors exactly the same. Still, DeX tablet screen showing on a separate screen is a bit black bars. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, a couple of more things. Let's shut the Mr. P from talking. Couple other things. I hope you can see on the bottom of this video, my tablet screen still showing, and the tablet screen is gonna show. If I'll use this, and you probably already watched in my previous video, if I'm gonna use the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 official keyboard case, if I will close it, the screen will go off. So this is not very good. A couple of you suggested to use a black screen app that allows you to put the screen black. It's sort of turned off but still active. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you now. So if I'll go and put all these apps into a bubble, and now this is the app that I'm going to use. This is the black screen app. If I'm going to run that, as you can see, this screen went black and my tablet screen went black. And if I enable, let's say, YouTube back, I do have YouTube here on the black screen, but the same thing, I hope you can see on the bottom of this video, I can still see on this. So tablet screen is not turned off. So basically what I see on a screen, I will see on a tablet, and what I will see on a tablet, I will see on a screen. So thank you for your suggestions, and that I need to use this app, but it technically doesn't really helps me in this kind of scenario. So let's close it. So I'm back to where I was. So open that, open files, and open this. So I do have all this back as I wanted. So I do have the website open, and I can work on the DeX, no problem. So this is some sort of the dual screen DeX setup that I'm currently using. What I would like to change, have a bigger monitor for my DeX, for secondary screen, a bigger display. If I had something about, I would say 32 inches, around 30, 52, just to the size of the tablet and the aspect ratio, just make it about 2-3 times bigger. So then I definitely will be able to fit more windows on the screen and then use it. Another issue, like I mentioned just now, couple of minutes ago, the tablet screen, it needs to be always on, and it's not that big of a deal, but I wish to have an option to turn the phone to tablet screen off while I am using the dual screen setup. So pretty much this is the where I am at the moment with this dual DeX setup, dual screen DeX setup. The Good Lock app and MultiStar app is very useful, and because I do have this installed, I can always obviously use that on the tablet as well. What you can see on the screen is basically projecting the tablet screen. So it's not very useful when I'm using only the tablet, because my Galaxy Tablet 6 can go to Android tablet version and DeX version with just a press of the button. But when I have it connected to the bigger monitor and I do have my DeX setup connected and ready to be used, then it is a bit useful then. To be honest, I didn't know where to go with this forward, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So that's where we are at the moment. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. Is this useful? Would you use this? Or are you already using this? And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.